So now let's go back to this. Where was I?
Real cocktail. Perfectly mixed. Cutwater.
I get it. It's hard to change. Me? I'm pretty loyal. I've been on the same team for 17 years.
That follow the black people in the corner store because they and if you look at the statistics, white people hate Asians the most based on crime. Everyone knows that is not true. There are even movies that represent the tension between both races, buddy cop movies. There are the Asian people that follow the black people.
Who said it was tension?
Believe they're going to steal.
That's true.
Tension has existed for quite some time, and the reason why it exists is because there is this ideal immigrant status that Asians hold as like the richest race in America, and we're constantly being compared against each other. The smartest, the poorest, it's fucked up.
Ching chong, ming chong. If you're Asian and anyone says anything like that in a way to disrespect you, you must punch them in the face. You have to stand up for yourself, and you can't let these things slide.
What makes us a good victim and what people don't understand is that we are taught culturally to shut the fuck up, put your head down, and work in silence.
Who told you that?
And it's this idea of we do not.
You say Sigma style?
What makes us a good victim and what people don't understand
with the
is
brightness
that we are
up.
taught culturally to shut the fuck up, put your head down, and work in silence. Sigma style. And it's this idea of we do not need to get that immediate pleasure of trying to get someone back because we know later down the line it would be inevitable that we become more successful. And this isn't some master plan where, oh yeah, we're gonna be more successful. No, it's a real problem ingrained into Asian culture where everyone is too passive, where it invites a lot of mischievousness from bad faith people because we won't do anything about it. Why do anything in the short term? But long term, it creates a lot of animosity towards the group that attacks us the most.
Been in London for 5 hours and I just got my chain snatched and I got decked in the fucking face.
Really?
London, is this normal? Is it the London experience I've been told about? I literally got off the metro. Had Nando's. And now we're in Soho.
Now, this was a pretty big deal when it happened, and he was even invited on the UK version of the Fox News to push anti-immigration propaganda, anti-black brown people propaganda, and one of the coolest things about this guy is that he did not fold.
But what did they do to him?
Trolled them the entire time.
What did the
They
brown
push
people do to
nasty
him?
agendas constantly, and I was very familiar with their game. When they asked me, Eric, what does this person look like? I gave a description, and they were like, no. Like, what color was he? I'd say he was about, what did the Brits say? 178 centimeter?
I think about that.
Was he black? And I was like, oh, this is where it's going now. He was unsure. You know, it was a bit dark.
He wasn't
the palest, but he wasn't the darkest.
That was so funny. So maybe it's
Well, how's it funny?
all along about white people hate crimes and Asians.
What? Did you just push her? Hold on, that's crazy.
He wasn't the darkest.
That was so funny.
know where it's
maybe
coming
it's a
from.
statistic about white people.
But I mean, she's recording.
Was true all along. He was in London. Fuck no. The person might have been Somalian, they might have been brown, but they were most definitely of the darker skin tone.
Are you saying she was white or was she not white? This
Unsure.
woman.
You know, it was a bit dark.
I'm just asking.
He wasn't
He's saying that black
the
people did
palest,
this.
but he wasn't the darkest.
That was so funny. So maybe it's a statistic all along about white people.
Was pretty much a white woman, no?
Was true all along. He was in London. Well, fuck no. The person might have been Somalian, they might have been brown, but they were most definitely of the darker skin tone. And
They were a brown person, most likely either Afghan or Somali. I have no problem saying that. However, I do have a problem saying it when you were using it to attack the entire group of people as a
Could
whole.
have been Mexican, right? Let's just leave it at that.
If you haven't caught on, this entire video is a goddamn lie. Most Asian people actually love. Maybe they love.
Somali?
Saying it when you were
Afghan?
using
I mean,
it
aren't
to
they
attack
Asian?
the entire group of people as a whole.
If you haven't caught on. your skin tone.
They were a brown person, most likely either Afghan or Somali. I have no problem saying that. However, I do have a problem saying it when you are using it to attack the entire group of people as a whole.
We haven't caught on this entire video is a goddamn lie. Most Asian people actually love black people. Maybe they love them a bit too much to the point where they have this false sense of reality.
Stop using black people as a gotcha against Asians. Whenever Asians talk about hate crimes or fetishization, which are acts of blatant white supremacy, someone's always like, oh, but it was black people who committed the most crimes against Asians. Actually, no. Statistically, you're just wrong.
I think Asians are the most fucking annoying people to deal with because they have this whole stereotype of, oh, you're super smart, so they always lean towards statistics. But in fact, there are more white people in jails than black people. But also, guess what? Mexicans, black people, they're also known for being misidentified as the wrong race for whatever political reason. And
this game requires 999 IQ, and I'm about to prove I have it. That's why I use G1 Rec. Smooth recording even on my Never miss a win. Download now to record your big brain plays.
Screen recorder. Face cam audio. Install and go.
reason and
white people make up the majority of the federal prison population in the United States of America. And this is from last week. Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard.
Take a look at this. This is actually insane. An Ohio Correction Center labels these inmates as white. But anyone with eyes can see that that's
reality.
Stop using black people as a gotcha against Asians. Whenever Asians talk about hate crimes or fetishization, which are acts of blatant white supremacy, someone's always like, oh, but it was black people who committed the most crimes against Asians. Actually, no. Statistically, you're just wrong.
I think Asians are the most fucking annoying people to deal with because they have this whole stereotype of, oh, you're super smart, so they always lean towards statistics.
Yeah.
In fact, there are more white people in jails than black people, but also,
Really?
guess what?
What?
Mexicans, black people, they're also known for being misidentified as the wrong race for whatever political reason. And
white people make up the majority of the federal prison population in the United States of America. And this is from last week. Numbers don't lie.
Really?
Check the scoreboard.
Take a look at this. This is actually insane.
You're not
An Ohio
actually white.
Correction Center labels these inmates as white. But anyone with eyes can see that that's not accurate. And this
Doesn't
isn't
look like
an
it.
isolated incident here. I mean, there are plenty more examples just like this one. This is exactly how crime statistics get distorted. This is how narratives are built on false reports.
What are Arabic people though? They label them as Arabic? You know what I'm saying?
When institutions misclassify offenders, the numbers don't reflect reality. They skew crime data against the white American.
So, what is a white person really? Are they Italian? Are they fucking some Afghan? Who the fuck is white? You know what I'm saying? Just because you're blonde doesn't mean you're the only one, the white person, right? I mean, there's other ones. There's like brown-haired ones. Moving on.
The public.
I say this in all my videos, but people who like to see more
guy's
intelligent
white.
rely on big fancy words. Fingers crossed, they don't understand what's actually being
That's
said.
great, huh?
It's the same thing with people who use statistics. They can't fucking think for themselves, so they either regurgitate a bunch of quotes that they have thought or heard of before, or they overly rely on statistics to just prove a point, not to actually reflect and analyze what's being said.
This is a review of anti-Asian
Hold up, what was being said?
They skew crime data against the white American.
This is how it's not accurate. Take a look at this. This is actually
These black people, they're also known for being
Oh,
this is how
hold up a second.
people, but also
white supremacy. Someone's always like, oh, people who committed the most crimes against Asians. Actually, no, statistically, you're just wrong.
I think Asians are the most fucking annoying people to deal with because they have this whole stereotype of, oh, you're super smart, so they always lean towards statistics. But fun fact, there are more white people in jails than black people. But also, guess what? Mexicans, black people, they're also known for being misidentified as the wrong race for whatever political reason. And
white people make up the majority of the federal prison population in the United States of America. And this is from last week. Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard.
Take a look at this. This is actually insane. An Ohio Correction Center labels these inmates as white. But anyone with eyes can see that that's not accurate. And this isn't an isolated incident here. I mean, there are
let me just go back one last time.
Fetishization, which are acts of blatant white supremacy. Someone's always like, oh, but it was like people who can.
Take a look at this. This is actually reality. They skew crime data against the white Americans and mislead the public.
I say this in all my videos, but people who like to seem more intelligent rely on big fancy words. Fingers crossed that you don't understand what's actually being said. And it's the same thing with people who use statistics. They can't fucking think for themselves, so they either regurgitate a bunch of quotes they have thought or heard of before, or they overly rely on statistics to just prove a point, not to actually reflect and analyze what's being said.
This is a review of anti-Asian hate incidents published by Dr. Janelle Wong from the
There's differences between white people that hate Asians and black people who hate Asians and other kinds of people who hate Asians and people who just hate Asians in general. Who hates them the most, though? What's the point?
It goes on to say that the majority of perpetrators in anti-Asian hate crimes and hate incidents were what? You can read that paper here.
So we finally developed the fact that if you even search up on TikTok Asian hate, guess who pops up? It's Asian people and black people. That's the only thing that pops up. And why is that? Because there is this hidden but real animosity towards these groups of people. And guess what? There's this saying we're like, hard times, great, hard man.
What does it take to be the Northeast's best cancer center?
I don't even understand his point right now.
It takes looking
Kind of slow a little bit.
from every angle.
But I would take more time to understand it if I wasn't reacting to it just purely on reaction.
It takes MSK.
I do love switching things up. New cities, New Jersey numbers.
Hard times, great.
Using it to attack the
Most crimes against Asians. Stop using black people.
If you haven't caught on, this entire video is a goddamn lie. Most Asian people actually love black people. Maybe they love them a bit too much to the point where they have this false sense of reality.
Stop using black people as a gotcha against Asians. Whenever Asians talk about hate crimes or fetishization, which are acts of blatant white supremacy, someone's always like, oh, but it was black people who committed the most crimes against Asians. Actually, no, statistically, you're just wrong.
I think Asians are the most fucking annoying people to deal with because they have this whole stereotype of, oh, you're super smart.
They're saying
smart,
data.
so they always
Saying data, right? So who is it then? So what's your point?
Is this hidden but real animosity. These groups of people, and guess what? There's this saying we're like, hard times, great, hard man, good times, great, pussies, or whatever. And it's very true when it comes to Asian.
My gosh.
And guess what? There's this saying we're like, hard times, great, hard man, good times, great, pussies, or whatever. And it's very true when it comes to the Asian community because if you know, a bunch of Asian immigrants that had to suffer and fucking grind like every other immigrant knows, and also kind of don't fucking like black people, alright? The stereotypes of those movies where they follow them around Korean rooftops, that is all true.
It seems like every man on that roof was armed.
Yeah, that's right. And thus far, there does not seem to be any looting or burning in those right where they are. We are right though. White people doesn't. So white people don't do this.
Oh my gosh. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know whose side I'm on right now.
And now,
oh, he started laughing. Oh shit! And I did the same reaction. Actually, he's right. Like, I mean, we don't have to be like this, dude. It doesn't have to be this way. You just chill. I'm laughing at you because you're not chill, not because you're a whatever. You know,
and living all this lavish lifestyle through all their hard work, they're the richest race.
Too bad I'm not white. I'm a nigga.
And now that they're breeding and living all this lavish lifestyle through all their hard work, they're the richest race. Remember, there are a bunch of Gen Z stupid fucking kids like that Asian guy liking to pretend that. Oh no, guys, everyone's equal. I don't like getting extremely political, but why does Japan hate a bunch?
Everyone's equal? Well, why wouldn't they be? What's the difference? Well, just because you have more money, because you're Asian, now you're happy and shit? Shut the fuck up.
Fucking immigrants, alright? Why do people not like a bunch of Gen Z stupid fucking kids like that Asian guy liking to pretend that? Oh no, guys, everyone's equal. I don't like getting but why does Japan hate a bunch of fucking immigrants, alright?
Why
do people not like Jews? Africans moving subs.
This is racist. You shouldn't be disliking people. So this guy's just a racist and he says he's racist?
Asian guy liking to pretend that.
Oh no, guys, everyone's equal. I don't like extremely political, but why does Japan hate a bunch of fucking immigrants, alright? Why do people not like Jews?
Africans moving substance in the streets. To Europeans trashing the streets.
Well, maybe they're different cultures, but what do you want them to do? Not go wherever they want? I mean, the world's a world, man. It's made for people to go to. I don't know why you're complaining. Nothing can be a utopia, you know? There are some different kinds of people everywhere. Not depends on the race, dude.
Japan is being disrespected.
And other cultures are being disrespected by Japan. What's the difference?
Japanese people are watching their own culture dissolve due to open borders and immigration.
Why does there have to be a culture? A barrier? Why does it have to be anything? Why can't we just all be different people who have different kinds of cultures and go to where our cultures are better to each other? And maybe want to exclude the other cultures, but don't say it directly because that's kind of rude.
So you guys can interpret this information however you will, but a mixed reaction of Japanese people, maybe like Trump, maybe they don't, but if you watch a bunch of videos, Japanese people love Trump. They even have Trump little rallies in Japan. Like, what the fuck? He's not even running for president there.
Came all the way from Japan for the
because he excludes people from other countries. Yeah.
Rally?
Just like,
sightseeing, but actually this way we are attending.
What?
Those Japanese people love Trump. They even have Trump little rallies in Japan. Like, what the fuck? He's not even running for president there.
Came all the way from Japan for the Trump rally.
Passport is sightseeing, but actually this way we are attending Trump rally.
Same idea. Japanese people do not like immigrants, and why is that? If you really think about it, nobody would have a problem with immigration if. Same idea. Japanese people do not like immigrants. And why is that? Well, if you really think about it, nobody would have a problem with immigration if they were PhD doctors, Elon Musk coming in.
Oh, really? But if they're just some random, person who doesn't, what? Oh, what's the point here? Because they're immigrants, they're darker skinned. Now they have bad vibes, so they don't have good papers and shit.
Like, please come to our country. But that's not the case.
Maybe they just don't care about that. Maybe you have different points of view and values.
A bunch of fucking that don't even understand.
It's a bump to you. Let's see how you explain that.
PhD doctors, Elon Musk coming in. Like, please come to our country. But that's not the case. It's a bunch of fucking bums that don't even understand or care to learn for the language, the culture. All they're doing is degrading everything. And
maybe they can't learn it. Maybe they have struggled to learn it. Why do people have to stay in one place? That's the question I'm asking you.
At the same time, getting money from that don't even understand or care to learn for the language, language, the culture, all they're doing is degrading everything, and at the same time, getting money from welfare taxpayers. Who loses in that situation?
Most people come in here and use EB.
Why does it have to be that way? Why can't they just not make that around the welfare and EB stuff? I guess, I don't know. And if your country supports its citizens, and they're citizens too, I don't know what the fuck's the problem. Just because they're coming in, now you're saying you're excluding race. You know what I'm saying? And you're excluding class as well. If they don't have money, you know, like a bunch of bums who don't learn the language. So what is it? Is it race or is it class, actually? Because, you know, you're talking about races here.
What would be your estimate? 100%? Welcome to Curious Joel, an ethnically homogenous village of only Hasidic Jews in upstate New York and one of the poorest towns in America, with 40% of the residents living beneath the federal poverty.
Not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're going to take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. You're not working.
The fuck?
I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life.
She's really holding back her son. Okay, I get it now. Maybe he just wants people to be winning at life. Hopefully.
You're not working.
But let's see.
You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8. So I can get a link card.
But is it all about the money for this guy? Is that the question, or is it about where they're from and what it has to do with it? Because
help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job? Life, man. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8 and so I can get a link card.
The government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like this, like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got the?
And you know what? Can you blame these people if you're someone who has low ambition, you're from some random ass country, and you get to survive, improve your quality of life by doing fucking nothing?
Hey. I don't like that way you're talking, alright? Calm yourself down, bro. Okay, don't get your little Asian balls up in a twist. Let's see what else you gotta say, though.
Yeah, I do it too.
No, you wouldn't. Why would you want to live in a shitty house? Shut the fuck up, dude.
And this all wraps back to the handsome, but very stupid and fucking dumb.
He's alright looking. He's not that handsome. He's pretty boy face, maybe, but he's not that handsome. His mouth is not that handsome. Labial folds, his mouth and his nose. He has a long face too, actually, slightly. Nice hair though.
Asian guy pretending that.
You think he's handsome? Maybe compared to you.
Brown, black immigrants. There's definitely not a problem. He just grew up in a very good environment where he gets to.
What? Hey, this guy's being racist too.
Be delusional, but realistically, to that handsome but very stupid and fucking dumb Asian guy pretending that brown, black, live in nice houses. Life by doing fucking nothing. Yeah, I do it too. And this all wraps back to the but very stupid and fucking dumb Asian guy pretending that brown, black immigrants. There's definitely not a problem. He just grew up in a very good environment where he gets to be delusional. But realistically, reality is they did attack you. That's what happened. So why dance around that idea? Why pretend as if you're such a good?
Because yellow and brown share similar tones. Why the fuck is it gonna be racist to similar tones, bro? It's like me calling out an Italian person being like, hey, or a Spanish person, actually. Let's cut that. A Spanish person who's lighter than me. Or a Mexican who's slightly darker than me, like I said. And being like, oh, he was brown, he was yellow, he was tanned, he punched me. If he's tan like me, I'm not gonna say, or similar, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's his race. And even if it was, why am I being racist?
Human being. Well, there is a reality is they did attack you, and that's that's what happened. Dance around that idea. Why as if you are such a good human being. Well, there is a moral incentive to.
Is another form of domination.
If you say so, man.
Nietzsche argues that pity is a weapon used against the weak when the powerful display pity, which is Asian people, the top of the American.
What? The powerful. Not only Asians are powerful, dude. Calm down.
They're unconsciously argues that pity is a weapon used against the weak when the powerful display pity, which is Asian people, the top of the American food chain, they're unconsciously communicating that I am fucking better than you. I feel bad for you. It is seen as humble, suffering, compassion. It's seen as higher virtues. This is what you want to be.
What do you say? When you look at
better than you, I feel bad for you. When we look at weak people, it is seen as humble, suffering, compassion. It's seen as higher virtues. This is what you want to be. But in reality, that is not what powerful, strong people do. Look at every single athlete. They are prideful, they are dominant, they are self-asserting, and that is seen as bad things. And this is where things get confusing.
Because it's bullshit. Why would you want to be a merciless motherfucker? I'd rather be a helpful person. If you look at someone weaker, you try to help them. You don't try to fuck them up or down. Like, I don't know what your point is, though. It's probably a bad one, though, considering how far we've gotten, and I'm not agreeing with you on these points.
Be all humble, act like a pussy, and love everyone, or admit.
We're admitting it, but we're not
bad things, and this is where things get confusing. Because should I be all humble, act like a pussy, and love everyone, or admit that black people target Asian people more despite the statistics, and just stop pretending you're better than everyone else. All these people are human beings.
It's about being a warrior. It doesn't matter about the cause necessarily.
Stop pretending. Because should humble, act like a pussy, and love everyone, or admit that black people target Asian people more despite the statistics, and just stop pretending you're better than everyone else. All these people are human beings.
It's about being a warrior.
Yeah, they are.
It doesn't matter about the cause necessarily. This is your path.
All these people are human beings.
It's about being a warrior. It doesn't matter about the cause necessarily. This is your path, and you will pursue it with excellence. You face your fear. Because your goal demands it. That is the goddamn warrior spirit.
Have some drive, have some fucking hunger, and those who don't will accept pity and give out pity because that is what is valuable to them, and that is why Gen Z Asian kids love black people, because they feel morally superior to support the ones beneath them. And I don't want pity. I know I'm not black.
Dang, bro. That's messed up. But pity is not it. They're trying to help people, hopefully. Pity. No, you don't want pity.
But who wants pity in general? Weak people.
Pity is the most agreeable feeling among those who have little pride and no prospects of great conquest.
I used to work as a college tutor, then I transitioned into a private tutor. So on my second channel, I learned analysis of philosophers. Check it out.
Let's see what he gets at, though.
I spent 6 days testing more than
yeah, you can be fun people.
And I found the perfect solution.
I'm not from London, I'm from England. Go that end of London.
Because you're recording somebody. Don't record people, you fucking freak.
Dude, look at her face and how surprised she is in the back. And
this is why you learn how to fight, to beat up pussies like you and him. Can't be recording people out of nothing, you know?
This is the point, right? I am better than you, and that's something people do on the sly, and you have to recognize.
True, yes, you're right.
Recognize it.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, but don't record people. I don't know who I agree with here. Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, you can't be recording people. Just don't record people. It's super awkward. As I said, you can.
If I film you, do I have to pay you?
Why not?
Oh, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, it's America, you know? Like,
It's up to you, but, you know, it's up to you. I'd rather you not, but, you know, we all have different opinions. Respect that, no? Or else we're fighting. Or I'll film you, I guess.
yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna put the flash in your eye. And some loud ass music in your ears too.
Interpret this however you will, but me personally, whenever people give pity for me, I always think, okay, why are you doing this to me? Why do you feel good in giving me pity? Because most of the time, pity is not a way to help other people, but to make yourself feel morally superior. That's why this woman is so eager to give money to others. To prove a point. I am better than you.
Yeah.
Same thing with Asian people defending black people and their crimes. It's because I'm better than you. I know statistics.
If you want
I'll be honest, I don't know what she said.
Do rock home too. Yeah, I mean, because you're a woman, I mean, and you also realize that you get robbed and shit.
I'll be honest, I don't know what she's saying, but supposedly it's about black on Asian violence, and here's the truth. This video is not saying that black people fucking suck, absolutely not. It's this continual lie to myself and every other person that, yeah, there is nothing going on between both races, but very evidently that is not the case, and that's not how you overcome.
People shouldn't be recording other people, man. It's just being honest with you.
A problem to pretend like it doesn't exist. You don't tell a fucking alcoholic, yeah, you don't have an addiction. You're completely fine. But these weak people have this weird audacity to pretend that there isn't a problem, and that's what makes the cycle complete, where good times create pussies, and pussies create bad times. Anywho.
Yeah. The fuck?
I'm at Popeyes, bro. I'm on the clock, bro.
I genuinely think bad times are way closer than people think. Shit is about to go down within the next decade, but I'll be even more honest. I don't give a fuck. People will assume this is a political video, but absolutely not. Politics.
Said I don't give a fuck, bro.
It's about to go down within the next decade, but I'll be even more honest. I don't give a fuck. People will assume this is a political video, but absolutely not. Politics is just a psychology video. People use pity as a weapon against the weak, and they just eat it up. Just give it to me, man. Just give it to me. But realistically, are you gonna let someone give pity onto you? Do you deserve it? Do you want pity? I certainly don't. What about you? Don't know. I don't know who you are. If you want more philosophy content where we do analyses of philosophers, check out my second channel.
Analysis, no? Analysis. Yeah, whatever.
Because we analyze Machiavelli. In this video, if you don't know who you are. If you want more philosophy content where we do analyses of philosophers, check out my second channel. Because we analyze Machiavelli. In this video, if you didn't know, it was about Nietzsche and pity.
What the fuck? And what's your point here? I didn't understand the point of this video.
Screen recorder. Face cam audio. Install.
What's the point of it? Exactly. There you go. Thank you.